The before and the after. This is the interlude. Wow, have you seen this year's cantata, Star of Wonder? What a blessing for our music ministry here at this church. We're so blessed by their ministry. Every year they put on this wonderful, beautiful Christmas cantata. This weekend it is that. So at the 8 o'clock service, you saw it. If you're coming tuned for the 9:15 service, you are in for a treat. Let's start with just setting the mood, setting the actual atmosphere for what this cantata is before we get to the music, which of course is the highlight. But let's set the stage here, literally. And we have Rick Knowling. Rick, good morning to you.
Good morning.
You literally set the stage for us. You helped with some of the components of all this. Tell us where we're standing now and what's behind us. Tell us about some of the things that you helped with.
Well, both Monty and I have the task of taking Jennifer's ideas and making them real. And so I know my part, which was the star. We had a first approximation, and we looked at it, and what else could we do? And so we changed it a little bit. I know Monty did a lot of work putting all this together, and then to the screens, I modified those a little bit so that we could have the silhouette part. And he built the stage so they're up high enough where everybody can see. He did a wonderful job.
So the theme this year is Star of Wonder. So Jennifer comes to you and says, I need a star. What happens after that?
I need a Star of Bethlehem. And so then you have to look up, well, what does that look like? And so we get an extended stretch on it. And used a compass and paper and pencil and figured out what the angles would be, and then cut it from there and modified a little and finished product.
Very good. Well, thank you, Rick. Thank you for all your work.
Thank you.
And speaking of, let's invite the star of this production into the scene here. Jennifer, song Sheldon. Wow, 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 wow. Amazing, amazing. Tell us about this cantata, starting with Star of Wonder. Where did that come from?
Oh my gosh. I was thinking about the Three Kings. And that one portion about Star of Wonder, and it just struck me, and I just thought the Bethlehem star it just spoke to me. I think it was one of those prayerful things that you just say, yes, yes, God. God's like, yes, yes. And I was like, oh, yes, yes, okay.
Yes, we hear it in the music. I love what Rick Knowling put together with that star.
Oh.
It's like, it's subtle there, but it's just enough to let us know that the light is shining down on baby Christ.
Oh, it's just beautiful. And then, there were so many people that helped me with these drum sets that we're standing in right now. Monty made those, and those are like stunning. Monty Scudder, and I basically just told him my vision, and he built it. And the same thing with Rick. I said, Rick, I want a Bethlehem star. Can you build me one?
And I notice these are not regular instruments. These are not percussion drums. They are in a sense, but different kinds of things. What's behind this kind of mood with these?
So if you've ever seen the people stomp, that they do like all kind of different percussion. So there's like the Home Depot bucket. There's, I think this is some kind of case, garbage can.
All kinds of miscellaneous things.
Yeah.
This is so great. So you have 4 people up here playing, and walk us through what happens with these screens here.
So based on, that was you, we talked about how we want to do silhouettes. And so I really wanted something with silhouettes. And so just the drumming and the visual of the drummers drumming, and then I just wanted that, and then so Anthony helped create these lighting so you could have the shadows, and then the scrims that were yours or the churches, but
Yep.
and we went through so many iterations of how to create these shadows. I can't even begin to tell you, and then finally, Rick Knowling was like, you know what? I think we can do this and do that. And there's little hooks on the back, and they hook on, and then we have ushers come in and help lower them, and then the drummers are revealed. And even though you've seen them in shadow, you just go, when they're revealed, you're like, oh, That's amazing.
That is an extremely powerful piece. Starts out in silhouette, and then you have this reveal. And I don't even feel like we're saying too much, because even if you haven't seen it yet, when you see it live, it's just so powerful.
Yeah, and there's so many different elements. There's like the megaphone. Sam Mayfield is on the megaphone.
Yeah.
And he's also doing the rap. And it just all comes together. Jeremy Peterman, actually, I found this piece, couldn't find the music, the written music, and I got a visual, like a video on it, and then I couldn't find the music, and so I asked Jeremy. I was like, please, Jeremy, would you write out the music? So he wrote out the orchestration for me, and so it was such a team effort. I was just like, I'm the artist. Can you all do it for me?
And how blessed are we that even when you have an idea in your mind, but we don't have the music for it, and you tried to find the music for it, couldn't find it. And here we have on staff Dr. Peterman, who is able to just put that out there for us.
He did that. And Monty, I gave him the vision, and he did built this. I gave Rick the vision. He did that. Anthony did all the lighting. And it just all came together just so nicely. And then the choir,
Yeah.
They take your breath away.
So beautiful.
Yeah.
Now, I noticed this year you had a very particular start. There's even mention at the door. It says, please come in holy quiet. Everyone's given a candle. And then the bells are the ones that start out with a prelude, nice and quiet. Tell us how this cantata starts this year.
So that's exactly what I wanted, that feeling of Advent and peacefulness. And what's really nice is when the bells are ringing, there's a poem that I found about Advent, and I think it just brings it all in, and it's so meaningful and beautiful. And then again, the AV team, we shot at someone's home, and that's the feeling that the band has, is this wonderful, what's that called? Symbiosis. Is that the right word?
Well, you're a family. You're a
Yes,
family. How's that?
I know, I was looking for a fancy word, and the easy word is family. And that's exactly what it's been. And family from the band to the bells to the choir,
Yep.
to the orchestra. There's so many people that drive from all over the valley that come and play in this orchestra, and volunteers that come from like Chandler or Mesa, and just come up and do
Yeah.
it.
And I noticed that the AV team did a great job of capturing that. So in that one song that you're mentioning, starts out in a video where it shows that family atmosphere in a home, just singing, enjoying each other's fellowship, being together. And then musically, in the midst of the song, it transfers to live in person here. And the family is extended to this whole church body, and everybody joining us. So great.
Yeah. I hope that if you're watching at home, I hope you get a chance to come in, because, there's nothing like the live experience.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Well, Jennifer, thank you. I know you got much more this morning, so we'll let you go, but thank you for everything you're doing. We're very blessed by you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. God bless
Merry
you.
Christmas to everybody, and hope to see you on Christmas Eve.
On Christmas Eve, absolutely. We have a beautiful weekend here at La Casa de Cristo at the same time that the cantata is going on right now. On the other side of our campus, we have our Feed My Starving Children packing event. The meals are being packed, thousands of meals this weekend over the course of just 2 days. So you can come on and be a part of that too. And we would be blessed to have you here. So thank you so much to everybody for all that you do. It's been an amazing, filled Advent season here as we prepare for Christmas. We had Journey Through Bethlehem. We got all these different events. It's one right after another. And we're just so blessed to be able to participate in all of these as one church family together. Stay tuned for the 9:15 a.m. worship service. Another of our Christmas cantata for 2024. We got 2 more left, 9:15 and 10:30. Thanks for being with us today. God bless you all. This has been The Interlude.